This is what I voted for. What a great day for the country. What a great day for Donald Trump yesterday. Yeah, all you people out there think that I have some sort of Trump derangement syndrome. I don't like BS. I'm going to call it like I see it. I'm an equal opportunity basher. Beginning of Trump's term, you do recall, I called it like Christmas every single day with what was going on with Doge. But this yesterday was phenomenal. Donald Trump taking a flamethrower, a literal flamethrower to all of the neocons, all of the interventionists, all of the people that have been telling us that we need to get into one war after another war after another war again and again and again, basically took it to them. Again, bringing America back to what our founders wanted as far as foreign policy was concerned, a shining city on a hill, an example to the rest of the world. Not this bully that's going to go around telling people how they should live their lives. I'm going to go through some of the things that were said yesterday. I highly recommend and go and watch Donald Trump's speech. It was, again, I'm going to be honest with you. It was probably the best foreign policy speech I've heard since Reagan told Gorbachev to tear down the wall. I tried to think of a better one, and I couldn't. That's how good this was. Some excerpts here. Mohammed, do you sleep at night? How do you sleep? Critics doubted it was possible what you've done. But over the past 8 years, Saudi Arabia has proved the critics totally wrong. Instead, the birth of a modern Middle East has been brought by the people of the region themselves, the people that are right here, the people that have lived here all their lives, developing their own sovereign countries, pursuing your own unique visions, charting your own destinies in your own way. Donald Trump made a point here, and actually quiet came over the crowd when he wished that Saudi Arabia would be joining the Abraham Accords. But he also said, you will do it in your own time. Talked about Iran. I've never believed in having permanent enemies. I'm different than a lot of people think. I don't like permanent enemies. Sometimes you need enemies to do the job, and you have to do it right. Enemies get you motivated. I want to make a deal with Iran. I can make a deal with Iran. I'll be very happy if we're going to make your region and the world a safer place. He offered a much brighter future if Tehran will do a deal. Something I've said for a very long time, something that I think is doable. The people of Gaza deserve a much better future, but that will or cannot occur as long as their leaders choose to kidnap, torture, and target innocent men, women, and children for political ends. Here's some of the money quotes from yesterday's speech, talking about Saudi Arabia, giving them praise. It's crucial for the wider world to know that this great transformation has not come from Western interventionists or flying people in beautiful planes giving you lectures on how to live and how to govern your own affairs. In the end, the so-called nation builders wrecked far more nations than they built, and the interventionists were intervening in complex societies that they did not even understand themselves. No, the gleaming marvels of Riyadh and Abu Dhabi were not created by the so-called nation builders, neocons, or liberal nonprofits like those who spent trillions and trillions of dollars failing to develop Baghdad and so many other cities. Instead, the birth of a modern Middle East has been brought by the people of the region themselves, the people that are right here, the people that have lived here all their lives, developing your own sovereign countries, pursuing your own unique visions, and charting your own destinies in your own way. They told you how to do it, but they had no idea how to do it themselves. Peace, prosperity, and progress ultimately came not from a radical rejection of your heritage, but rather from embracing your national traditions and embracing that same heritage that you love so dearly. You achieved a modern miracle, the Arabian way. Yes, this is how we should be treating the rest of the world, not telling them what to do, how to live their lives. I remember yelling and screaming about this with Bush and his speeches that he used to give, his Team America World Police speeches, and got to be like us. I'm like, they're not going to be, I remember at the time, I said, they're not going to be listening to Britney Spears in these countries. They do things their way, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no reason why we can't do business with these places. And the funny thing is NASA Nicholas Taleb actually put this out, was talking about how the Gulf states used to basically worship the United States prior to the 1970s. And you think about all of the interventions that we've been involved with post World War II and how they've worked out. How they were. Yeah, I mean, you still have Vietnam apologists come out and write pieces about Vietnam. It's amazing to me. And again, at the same time this is taking place, this is out of Libya. Clashes between heavily armed militias erupted across the Libyan capital late Monday night, killing at least 6 people and plunging Tripoli into renewed violence and fear. We blew that up. Yeah, we did. Yeah, all you Hillary lovers out there, you're interventionist Obama. We broke that country. I remember Colin Powell talking about his pottery barn theory. You break something, you gotta make it better. Right. Sure. Yeah. We went in there, took out Gaddafi because we were going to bring democracy. We were going to bring democracy to Libya. Oh, yeah. We're going to bring democracy. This is 2011. Well, yeah, they have open air slave markets that are in Libya. That's a big launching point for people leaving Africa to get into Europe. Why wouldn't you want to get out? They've got open air slave markets there. Civil war taking place. Do you want to know that prior to our intervention, Libya had the highest per capita GDP in Africa. Highest per capita GDP in Africa. That's okay. We're the United States. We're going to blow you up. Trump also announced yesterday, love this, removing all sanctions on Syria. I'll be ordering the cessation of sanctions against Syria in order to give them a chance at greatness. In Syria, which has seen so much misery and death, there is a new government that will hopefully succeed in stabilizing the country and keeping peace. That's what we want to see. Again, we're basically, this is a foreign policy change. Foreign policy change where this is fantastic. We want to do business. We're the United States. We are open for business. We want to trade with you. We want to do business with you. We're not going to tell you what to do. This is kind of what China has been doing for a while around the globe. Now, China strikes deals with this, make you an offer you can't refuse type of stuff with loans, with their whole Belt and Road initiative stuff. Believe me, they're going to much rather do business with the United States. This is what we've been doing all along. This is the best type of foreign policy. Not opening up bases, not sending troops, not getting involved, keeping our pie hole shut when it comes to other societies and how they want to live and doing business. Great day for Donald Trump. This is exactly what I voted for. More of this, please. I'll take more of this, President Trump. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.